Welcome to the vlog, guys. We just landed in Cancun. We are still on the runway. We're not going to take our cameras in through customs because it's probably going to be really hectic and crazy in there. Babe, you excited?
I'm excited to do this, y'all.
I wonder how our friends are doing. Let's see.
This is Martin and Sandra, Big Petties, going to Cancun, Mexico with Ronya and Richard. We can't wait to enjoy our time. We've heard great things about Cancun, and we're going to see what it has to offer.
If these faces look familiar to you, that is because they were in our very first vlog, and they were at our wedding, and we were at theirs. What is that?
I don't know.
Stand over here.
Lemonade.
Soursop liquor with lemonade.
Soursop liquor with lemonade.
Oh, no. Not for me.
Why?
He said why?
It's so good.
Yeah,
That's good, man.
So you taste the alcohol?
Amazing.
Thank you, my friend. I prepared it. It tastes like my mom. And this is the pure liquor now.
Pure liquor.
This is the pure liquor.
We stopped at this little store and it has a lot of Mexican food. I mean, a big old thing of crackers. I think this would be comparable to Ritz. And they have a lot of sweets. And this is like my problem area right here. Look, we got these cake looking things. Look at that. Ooh. And then they got these things. What do you call them? Bimbo I know that's probably good. Oh, where's the here we go. Look. Look at this. Oh, it's heavy too. Delicious.
Chotitos.
Got some sprinkles on. What y'all got?
Got some Doritos, some Americanos, and got some bag of Cheetos.
Nice.
So what's the deal with the sinkhole, y'all?
It's raining. We just ate, and
Yeah.
we're not going.
We don't blame y'all.
But it is beautiful. It's nice. It's deep, 59 feet, so it's something to look at.
Sheesh.
Martin doesn't look too interested in going anymore. So. This is mine. He's going in.
You going in, Martin?
Yeah, I'm going to go in, man.
All right, let's get it.
Hopefully it's not too cold.
All right, Martin.
Of the trajectory of the sun, the constellation and everything, and the architecture, they have to work with the labor staff outside of these cities. Yes. And how they did? Yes, limestone. They have to what? They have to burn this limestone in a high temperatures in order to get the powder, and after it needs to be mixed with the resin of some trees and wood in order to mix it up, mix everything, and do the concrete, and they can build all those buildings.
We just got done listening to our tour guide kind of explain the origins of this entire, I guess, Mayan temple area. The temple is directly behind it. And honestly, they were trying to explain away the origins and how the Mayans came up with their perfect numerical systems and how all of the constellations and everything lined up as far as the sun and the moon lined up with certain parts of his temple. And we just found it hard to believe that they were just able to come up with this type of information on their own without some type of assistance or help.
Kind of hard to believe because their prediction is very, very precise, and even their architecture, how they're building, they go with such precision.
Right.
So to be able to see this in person is actually very remarkable. It's breathtaking.
So a lot of questions still left unanswered.
Another fun fact here at the ruins is there's this very big one right here, and this represents the head. The head is the sun, and that's the brain capacity. And then over here, we got the second one that's directly behind it, and this represents the stomach. And right behind this one, 300 meters back, is where we found the sinkhole that Martin jumped in that you saw earlier.
The Mayans, they believe in the balance and the circle of life. As Ronya explained before, they make sure every structure that they build represented a part of your body and represented a part of repeated life. They believe that you never die, and they believe that, you know, like for us in today's society and religion, that once you die, in somewhat fashion or form, you never perish. They believe that once you pass away, that you come back, but you provide another element of life, whether it be being a tree, or whether it be being a bee that produces pollination, or whether it's the sun, or whether it's the rain.
People eating. Let me see. That is good. Flip this around. Alright, so they brought us some chips and salsa. How is it?
It's good, y'all. It's good.
How are they?
It's like a real thin pita.
Is it?
It's real good.
Babe finally got her nachos from Mexico.
They're so good. Like, the chips, I don't know what the process is, but these chips are so good. The guacamole is so fresh. Like, man, this sour cream, there's something in this sour cream. This is good right here.
You happy, baby?
I'm very happy.
Hey!
Saludos a Miami, gente. Vengan a visitar aquí Aventuras Mayas, alright? Don't forget about us. We down here. Alright, it's hot, don't get me wrong, but the food is good, alright?
Hey, having a good time.
Come and visit.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We're getting ready to go zip lining. I'm actually afraid of heights, but I'm going anyways. You know, I just want to tell everybody, don't hinder yourself from traveling. Go ahead and immerse yourself in the culture. And
Can y'all feel that dig? She's trying to pick at me right now.
Ah! She not going.
Babe, how you feel?
I'm about to go on a ride, y'all. I feel good, actually. I'm not afraid of heights. I really do. I love the adrenaline that you get from, like, you know, falls and everything. But this is gonna be a controlled descent, so we're gonna have a good time.
Okay, all right.
A lot easier than in
How many come together this way? 4 of us. Okay, a little move to the right side.
So I am on ground level because I am afraid of heights. And the way that gravity's set up and the way these hips are set up, I'll be the first one to drop. Me? I'm not the one to face my fears today. So I'm gonna just stay right here where it's safe and calm. And I'm gonna just enjoy life in ground level. And make sure everybody got their insurance in check. See? Nope, not for me. that for someone that's afraid of heights, this place probably would not be the best place to start facing your fears, because not only do you have to zip line once, you have to zip line 6 more times after that. It's a 7-course zip line. Look at this. Nope. So you start out at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's get it.
Hey, we are on the ATVs. Sandra Martin. Hey guys. Are literally in the water, and oh, I just want the fingernail polish. It's okay, it was gel. I did it at home. Y'all, look at this. This is awesome. So cool.
We just finished going through the cave. There's actually bats here. The water was amazingly cold, but we went through it. We got to see some underground creatures, so that was pretty cool. We're just waiting on you to come here.
Yeah. What we just do?
Got off the bus.
Yeah. And how much is the bus? $1. The bus is $1. If you're ever in Mexico, take the R1 bus or the R2 bus.
And it goes up and down the strip.
It'll take you all the way down. You can ride the whole strip for $1. And then you just, the bus stops are like every minute apart. So you'll be able to get a bus.
Find a flag.
Always get a flag, no matter what country I go to. Always.
So that's y'all.
This is Martin's little keepsake, and he usually does not leave the country without a flag.
Nice.
So here we are trying to get one. Hopefully we get a good deal.
Because I told Sandra one day when we have kids, I want them to see all the places we've been, with all
Have
the
a visual of
Like that.
$83.
in US.
Sí, 1500.
Let's go. Okay.
Check it out.
So they were trying to get a deal, but
Check it out.
okay.
What price?
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
But yeah, they gonna bargain. We're gonna let them bargain. They'll probably end up getting it for the price that they want. But you just gotta act like you don't care and leave, and then they'll call you and make a better deal.
All right, so one thing you guys got to understand when you go into any foreign country is that most vendors, when you go to the flea markets and the little shops where they sell crafts and where they sell their souvenir and paraphernalia, is that you have to be willing to negotiate with them. I just got it from the woman. Now, the woman tried to charge us $83 for this flag, okay?
USD.
USD, all right? We said 20. Okay, she knocked it down to 70. We said 20, and she finally gave in to $20. It's gonna start out very high because the American dollar is worth a lot more. Just remember that whenever you travel.
And if it comes to it, you have to be willing to walk away if push come to shove. Remember, the walk away sometimes is you just have to count your losses and take the L.
Alright guys, so this concludes our vlog for Cancun, Mexico.
Yes, it does.
As always, we just want to leave you guys with just a little bit of knowledge, just in case you're looking to travel or someone you know is looking to travel to Cancun in the future. Tip number 1, we recommend that you don't exchange your US dollars if you're going to be coming to Cancun, for the simple fact that US dollar obviously has a higher value than the Mexican peso, and also it has a higher, I guess, higher bargaining value than the peso. You'll be able to bargain better with the US dollar than you would with the Mexican peso, basically.
Yes, everywhere we went, it accepted the US dollar. The second point we want to talk about is the buses. It costs $1 to ride bus R1 or bus R2. So don't pay for a taxi. Taxi will cost you about 15-20 bucks just to go 5 minutes versus the bus will take you all the way down the strip for $1.
Point number 3, make sure before you buy anything here in Cancun, and most other countries too, but especially here in Cancun as well, make sure that you bargain. Never go for the first price that they give you. I believe Martin mentioned this when he was buying his Mexican flag here. They wanted originally $80. He was
80 or 85.
He was able to 85, I think, and he was able to bargain them down to $20 for the flag.
We always do the currency, but we really don't have one for this video because they accepted US dollars, and whenever we gave them too much, they just took the change as tip. So I think we have like $2 in pesos, and that's it. And yeah, this is the $2 in pesos, and then here's some coinage. I think it's like maybe like a nickel and a quarter worth. Thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it, and I guess we're out.
We'll talk to you next time, guys. Peace.